Loving the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. What does it mean? What does it require? And how do we witness it and manifest it in our lives? Through looking at the life of Imam Ahlul Sunnat Ala Hazrat radiallahu ta'ala anhu. So let me tell you, Imam Ahlul Sunnat, Imam Ahmad Raza radiallahu ta'ala anhu, with all the titles, epithets that he was given, the Mujaddid of this era, Amir al-Mu'minin fil Hadith, Sayyid al-Mufassirin, Imam al-Mutakallimin, Sayyid al-Asfiya, Qutb al-Irshad, Qutb Zamanihi, the Imam of his era, the Imam of the Awliya of his era, but one of the greatest titles that he is given is Abdul Mustafa. Khauf na rakh raza zara, tu to hai Abd Mustafa, tere liye aman hai, tere liye aman hai. With all the titles that he was given, the very title which he loved was that he be associated to the Prophet ﷺ as a servant, as a slave. Why? Because no one can attain proximity in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala without first being the slave of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And from head to toe, if you study the life of Imam Ahlul Sunnat Ala Hazrat radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he was an embodiment, he was a personification of Hubbun Nabi, of love of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. From head to toe, he was drenched and immersed and submerged in the love of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And I shall mention to you, inshallah azza wa jal, in light of what, and this will be inshallah a lesson that we should all take from this speech tonight, inshallah, with us tonight, from the famous book Ash-Shifa bi Ta'arifi Huquq al-Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Beautiful book, an amazing book, which I advise people to read, especially in the blessed month of the Mawlid of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. What does loving the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam mean? Does it mean just chanting slogans that we love the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Does it mean spending 12 hours listening to Naat Khani and then even omitting, forsaking and missing your Fajr prayer, as we heard before? Does it mean that we claim ourselves to be Muslims, open the Quran when it's the month of Ramadan, which is not far off now, 6 months down the line, it's Ramadan again, we open the Quran again, and as soon as Ramadan finishes, we cite the crescent of Eid, or is the news has been given to us, we then close the Quran. Does this mean Hubbun Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam? We shall understand this inshallah in light of what Imam Al-Qadi Iyad rahimahullah mentions in this beautiful book. What does Hubbun Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam mean? What are the alamat, the signs that a person has love for the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam? So let me begin with a verse of Al-Quran Al-Kareem which I recite in the khutbah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala states in Surah At-Tawbah, قُلْ إِن كَانَ آبَاؤُكُمْ وَأَبْنَاؤُكُمْ وإخوانكم وأزواجكم وعشيرتكم وأموال اقترفتموها وتجارة تخشون كسادها ومساكن ترضونها أحب إليكم من الله ورسوله وجهاد في سبيله فتربصوا حتى يأتي الله بأمره والله لا يهدي القوم الفاسقين. There's a grave warning here. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed this verse upon Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. O beloved, declare to the people, to those who claim to be adherents of the seerah and the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, those who claim themselves to be from the ummah of Sayyiduna Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, declare to them, if you love your fathers, your brothers, your sisters, your family, your tribe, your family members, the business that you fear slackening and going in bankruptcy, the wealth and the money that you have amassed, the houses and the dwellings that you live and that you take delight in, if these things are more beloved to you than Allah and His Messenger and striving in His way, then wait until Allah brings His command, which is chastisement, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not guide those who transgress the limits set by Allah. if in your heart you have greater love for the dunya more than Allah, more than His Messenger, more than striving for the sake of the deen, for the sake of Islam, then there is something wrong with you. We are inviting the imminent chastisement of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala if we were to compare our love to the love we have and we should have for Allah and His Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. If the love of this dunya is more and greater than the love of Allah and His Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, there's something wrong with this. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam made it absolutely clear and explicit when he said, لا يؤمن أحدكم حتى أكون أحب إليه من والده وولده والناس أجمعين أو كما قال صلى الله عليه وسلم. By Allah, none of you shall be a believer until I become more beloved to him than his parents, than his children, than the entire creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Until I do not become more beloved to him than everything and anyone else, he does not attain the perfection of belief, of Iman.